Hopefully relaxing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello everybody. We are live. Here I am still blabbing and we there we go. Okay. So how do I shut that? There we go. Sorry. Did you hear that on your end?
Yes.
The echo? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I did, but it's gone now.
Good. Welcome in everybody. Tonight we're talking to Trish from BeanBagHagWag and Crooked Cane Designs. And
Hello.
I have her Instagram that I'm going to post. Jen is sick tonight, so she won't be in, but she sends her love. She messaged me and goes, "You're not going to believe this, but I'm sick this time." I'm like,
Oh, that's
okay.
terrible. Terrible.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Witchy.
I can't see the live chat, so
Oh, you can't.
no.
Oh, let's see. How do I do
But
that?
maybe I can get it on my phone.
Oh,
I
maybe.
get my glasses on because I'm old and blind. Here we go.
Let me see if I can.
Okay, I can see it now.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Witchy's here.
Yeah.
She's becoming one of our regulars.
Awesome.
Oh. So we were talking about getting up early. You got up at what time?
4. Well, I get up at 4. I get up at 4 in the morning, and then I have time. I don't have to get up that early. It's not that far away. I start at 6, but in order for me to have time to pull a card in the morning if I want, or just, kind of lounge around and drink a little coffee. Yeah, I kind of just putter around for a little while before work, and
that's good.
That way I'm awake.
Same thing. I get up about 4:30 when I do sleep good. Bob wasn't home last night. He was off on a job, so I never sleep good on those nights because I have the dogs with me. So the dogs are always up and down, up and down. Yeah, so I get up at 4:30. I don't have to be to work until 7:30. So I do the same thing.
I need to be awake for a while before I go into that place.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I know you work in geriatrics and I work in pediatrics now. I work in high school, so it's sort of dementia the other way, I guess.
Well, they say, what is it they say? Once a man, twice a child. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So true.
I love that. It is true. Yeah. Hello. Rochelle is here. Lori's here. Hello, everybody.
Oh, how fun. It's like a little party.
I know. So fun.
Yeah.
Oh.
The journaler's journey.
Yeah.
I'm a journaler too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Your journals are beautiful. I love your artwork.
Well, thank you. I need to do a lot of work on my journaling thing. I've only been journaling this way, with bullet journals for I don't know, 3 years maybe. Oh, and yeah, it's a lot of work. You have to, I like to have the month ahead. And I still don't have my December pages done. So yeah, at the end of the month, I kind of scramble. Yeah. It's so enjoyable and it's so fun. And I have, so many different kinds of journals. I have an art journal. I have a journal. I
have my planner.
Exactly.
My brain dump every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I hardly go anywhere without my planner because I just need it.
I know.
It's like leaving without my purse or something.
Or my phone. Oh my gosh. My whole day is shot if I do that because I do everything from that, So, gosh. So you ready for some questions?
I am.
Okay.
And like I said, I really didn't study the questions or anything. I saw the topic and I thought it will be easy. So
it's really easy.
yeah,
First question is, what are you drinking?
Actually, I'm on water right now.
Oh,
I'm just drinking water right now.
Oh, good for you. I'm doing lemongrass, hibiscus, and rose hips.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Hopefully after this, I'm going to go to bed and read for about a half hour and then lull myself to sleep.
I'm off tomorrow, so I get to stay up a little later tonight, and my husband's downstairs. He's going to throw a lasagna in the oven. So,
ooh, that sounds like a fun night. Good.
But even then, I'm going to be in bed by 9. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, we're such party animals. Oh my gosh, are you planning on watching anything specific, or just are you following any show?
No, I'm not. You know, sometimes when I go to bed, I just put on like ASMR. I'm not following any shows at all. We don't watch a lot of television here. We listen to a lot of music, but we don't watch a lot of television. Right now we're watching old do you remember the show Northern Exposure?
No, I do remember of it. I never
back in the 90s, back in the early 90s. It was it's pretty.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Northern Exposure. I'll have to check it out again.
It's kind of weird, and but
I like weird.
I used to love watching it. Yeah. And now I feel like they're all so young, because back then I was closer to their age, and now I look at them and it's like, oh my God, so young.
Yeah. Well, it was like that thing you posted, I think it was you on Facebook this morning, of what's his name? It was a guy singing. It was like a no, maybe it wasn't you.
I don't know.
Darn, I can't remember the name of him. Anyway, I'll repost it so you can see.
Okay.
But Dan Aykroyd. There we go. I found
yes. When he was doing the witchy thing.
Oh my God.
Right?
That must have been 90s, right?
Oh, I think it was before then.
Wow.
I do believe it was probably in the late 80s, maybe. I don't know. He was pretty young. I don't even know, was he on it in the 90s on SNL?
I don't remember. I was never allowed to watch it.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch Mary Hartman. You remember that one?
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That was so innocent. Both were so innocent, right?
My God, yeah.
Now, holy smoke.
Yet it was okay for me to watch All in the Family. Go figure.
I know. Yeah, we did that show every night with dinner. I grew up hating Archie Bunker. I guess he was the nicest man. Like,
right? Totally.
Yeah. We're way off topic. I love it. Girl. Oh, so my first question is, what does spirituality mean to you?
Okay, so that is such a hard question to answer, right? Because it can mean so many different things to so many different people. So I can only talk about what it is to me, of course, and like it's connection. So connection to myself and to the earth and to the universe, which is ultimately just connecting with myself, because we're all one, right? Yeah, it's
I love that. One big web.
It is.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I love that. And how do you fit your spirituality into your everyday?
So sometimes it's really hard to be mindful, and that is one of the biggest ways for me to practice is by being mindful, So was the question, how do I fit it into my day?
Yeah, how do you
Yeah. Okay,
celebrate?
so, like,
Do you fit into
when I
cooking
eat,
or
that's spiritual. When I cook, it can be spiritual. I can meditate or whatever, but I want to feel spiritual when I'm not meditating or, and it takes a little work. You really have to be mindful of
yeah,
what you're doing. And, when your life is full of some troubles and problems, when you should rely on spirituality the most, that can be the hardest time, but the most important time to do it. So it's, I've had a rough couple of years. So yeah,
oh,
you
yeah,
really have to learn how to focus on it.
mm,
It just, I mean, we can just say, oh, I'm spiritual. But it takes doing something, not doing, but it
right,
takes feeling something, I think, to be
yep,
spiritual. Not
yep,
necessarily doing something, but yeah.
yeah. It's hard when you're going through that to step back and say,
Yeah.
okay, I practice all these things for everybody else. Now
Right.
I'm going to do something for myself.
Well, and I've always been really good at practicing for myself, but my life for the longest time was without big problems. And, although none of them are mine, they affect me, right?
Oh,
So
right,
you can't get out of your head sometimes long enough to be mindful of,
right.
everything will be okay. I'm safe. All is good. The universe has my back, the
Yeah,
whole bit.
yeah.
Yeah, it can be hard, but it's the time that it helps the most, I think.
Mm. Yeah, I think we're all learning to schedule in time for ourselves now. Yeah,
Yes.
yep.
Because a lot of
Instead of
people say, "I
waiting.
don't have time. I don't have time to do this." But you make time,
You
right?
have to.
You
Yeah,
pencil it
'cause
in
if
your
you do
planner,
right.
right?
Yeah, if you don't give to yourself, you're no good to anybody else.
Right, right.
Yeah,
Which, like, that's why I get up an hour before I have to, so that I can, just center
move
myself
on to
and
work.
yeah.
Put on your work face. I have
Mhm.
yeah. Um, how has spirituality changed for you as you've gotten older? Do you think you embrace it more? Were you
Oh
more
God, I do. And how I practice it has changed as well. Um, I am so much more comfortable in my practices now that I'm older. I always felt, when I was younger, I always felt pressure to do things the right way or a certain way. And as I've gotten older, I've just found my own way, and everybody else's way can go away, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a time where you read the books and you eat the meat, you spit out the bones. You don't follow
Right.
everything
Right.
exactly anymore.
Yeah.
I love that freedom.
I do too. Turning 60 was a big number for me, a big
That
number.
was this year, right?
Yes,
Just
it
yeah.
was in
Happy
June.
birthday again.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, turning 60 was like the shit's hitting the fan now, right? It's like I don't have a whole lot of time left to explore everything that there is to explore. So I need
Mhm.
to do it. I just need to do it
Yep.
and not talk about doing it or not watch somebody else doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 That's why I like, the spirituality way that we lean, I think, both of us. I, label myself as a witch. Um,
Same. Same.
so I just I think that I think that spirituality is changing, and I don't know if it's because, like, we're getting older and we're not as interested in the dogma. But
that's
as
a big part of it.
I think as a society, we're changing, you know.
I do
you
too.
See that? Or, yeah.
I do. I think it's becoming much more mainstream because life is hard, and spirituality, having that way to not be in the bad place all the time, having somewhere safe to go.
Yeah.
Is so important. And gosh, life is hard, and we all need that place to go, and people are finding it in other places. I mean, you can be spiritual in a church as well. I'm not, I grew up Catholic, and I considered myself, for the most part of it, very spiritual. But yeah, you don't have to find it in a church. You don't, you can,
next to a tree.
Exactly. In the woods, on a beach, in your backyard. Like, all I have to do is go out to my backyard. And I mean, I have telephone wires and electric wires everywhere, so you can't just see the sky. You see a bunch of wires, but still, it's out there on the, with nature.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you handle doubts in your practice? Do you ever doubt, like, whether your practice is effective, whether it's helping?
No. The only place I have doubt is outside of my spiritual practice. Life is so full of doubts, and my spiritual practice is the only place that I feel no doubts. Like, that's not to say I'm not still looking for more, right? I'll never stop exploring and looking for new places to journey to, and
always students.
Right, but there's not doubt involved in that. It's
That's good. That's good. Describe a difficult, either emotional or like physical moment that you used your spirituality to like get you out of that place. Like, I use my mindfulness practice and tarot and meditation a lot for my anxiety and depression. I have like borderline agoraphobia too. So some days it's hard for me to get out the door for work. But do you have anything like that you use?
I do.
Spirituality?
Like, I have had chronic depression since I was a youngster. I first was medicated in 8th grade for it for a little while. Not long, because there was such a stigma back then. I mean, this was, I don't know, this was 50 years ago, or but so I find it so healing, and it is like, it's the biggest part of my self-care toolbox is my spiritual practice. It's the thing I turn to for all of it, like all the bad stuff, all the good stuff, right?
Everything.
It's just, I don't even think about that part. But it is so healing for me, like to just know that my problems are this small in comparison, and it helps me separate myself because I'm, I never thought of myself as an empath until 2020, when all that was going on. And so I tend to carry a lot of other people's problems on my back. And so my spiritual practice helps me get that off my back, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Helps you shed what doesn't serve you. right?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's good. I've been following Mel Robbins. Do you know her? She's
No.
like a coach, life coach type of person. And she is all about empowering women. And, she just wrote a book, The Let Them Theory, and I have it on pre-order. I can't wait. But it's all about like not taking on people's crap, like all that stuff that we
It's hard
carry.
when you're a mom.
Yes.
Right? It's hard
Right.
when you're a mom or when it's a family member that, you can't just, that's hard, right?
It is hard. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying.
You know what? When they're out of the house and in their 30s, it's not any easier.
No.
Just gonna put it out there.
Well, right? How many kids do you have?
I only have one. I have one son, and he's 34. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A year younger than my daughter. Yeah. Yeah, I have a 35-year-old, and then, if they watch this, I'm going to be dead meat. 27, 25, and 20.
Nice age. All of it was a nice age. But you know what's even nicer? After 50. Life begins after 50. Are you 50 yet?
I'm 54.
You are.
Yeah, and Bob's going to be 58 in December.
Maybe I should say life begins after menopause.
Yeah.
That might. Yeah.
We're ready to step into ourselves and not worry about what the world thinks. And
I love that about it. That is one of my. It's so wonderful not to care what anybody else thinks of what you're wearing. It's just great.
Yep. Yep. I know I haven't quite all the, some of the teachers have like purple and green, and I can't do it, but
I was doing that. I was doing that in my, early 50s, maybe late 40s. And as I got older and the grays get more gray and harder to cover, it was like, screw it. I'm done. I don't dye my hair anymore. So yeah, I do have a lot of gray.
Yeah. I think it's pretty. It's glitter. It's wisdom glitter.
There you are. Yes. Yeah. Lovely.
I have a lot. Yeah.
It's not bad.
I'm hoping for witch's stripe, but
yeah. I wish all my hair would just turn white.
Oh, that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be fun?
That would that would be really cool. Oh, Rochelle has tons of gray hair too. I want to check in with the chat.
Yes, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting that.
Hi, everybody. Yay.
Miss Kulala. I just think that's the funnest name, isn't it?
I love that.
That is such a fun name.
Every time. Yep. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I know. I would love to color my hair, but it feels like straw. Like now that the texture's changing.
You know what? Your hair does change as you get older, doesn't it? My hair is so dry. I always feel like I have to put oil in it.
Yeah.
And it's
dry.
So dry.
Yeah. Yep. Witchy says, I just want to let mine go. Whoops.
Oh, do it. Yes. Yes.
For your birthday. Oh, that's fun. What color?
That will be fun.
That will. Oh my gosh, when my daughter was probably 8, I let her cut my hair.
Bad choice. Bad choices.
So bad. So I went from like really long hair to really short hair because she cut it like this long in the back.
Well, I had my hair that short on purpose for a while.
Though. Oh, you did, yeah.
Yes. I have very spiky, back in the punk days, back in the 80s.
Oh, that must be so easy to take care of, though.
It was, a lot of gel. It was fun.
I know. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, her daughter's a professional. Yay.
Oh, you're lucky.
Oh, so that's lucky. Good. Free haircut.
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome. So, do you have any other words of wisdom that you'd like to pass down to younger generations from your journey thus far?
Just God, it's so easy to so it's so easy to watch people on perhaps YouTube or wherever, and you kind of think you have to do things the way they're doing it. Don't. My piece of advice is, consider what they're doing, but make it your own, and just follow your own path and explore all the nooks and crannies. Yeah, and do it while you can, because one day we're all going to be under the ground. So
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that anymore. I used to be so afraid. And I just, I used to say, I want to live till I'm going to be 100 because I got so much to do and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I'm not afraid of dying anymore.
No.
So the closer you get, the more it becomes, not that I'm dying or anything, but, the older you get, you think about that kind of thing more. Because the health problems are bigger, everything's harder, but yeah. So yeah, my piece of advice is just enjoy the journey and make it your own, follow your own lead. It's the best. It's the best. Yes. Because I've done it both ways and I would never go back. Never.
That's awesome. Great advice. Oh,
and take care of yourself and put sunscreen right here because that's where it shows the most.
And if you wear glasses, oh my gosh, I drove bus and ambulance, and like the glasses from the windshield, I have all like dark spots.
I do. I have my mother's dark circles all the time and bags under I have a lot of baggage in my life and it's all right there.
Oh, no. I love that. We hold our baggage under our eyes. Oh, Justin's here. Hello. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Everybody's showing up tonight.
Oh, that's wonderful. I can't see yet.
Oh, no. I had to take my glasses off.
It's a little slow. My phone is slower, so the chat's not as, it kind of lags a little bit. But.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I have
Justin. Oh, my God.
Trifocals, but
Justin is one of my favorite people in the freaking world. Like, I don't care. He makes me laugh. He makes me cry. Justin is awesome.
Oh, I love it. All right. So, do you want to do a card reading?
I'd like you to do one.
Me.
Yeah.
All right. So, I don't have tarot down here.
Oh, that's fine.
But I have, if I can do that without a glare.
That's beautiful. Pretty.
Yeah, that's the one with Josephine Wall does the artwork for this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So we'll grab one of these. And then we'll let you go have lasagna with your husband.
Yummy.
That's awesome. My hubby's home tonight too, so he was gone for a night. We don't do that much anymore. I know. Yeah.
I know. Sometimes my husband goes away and it's kind of fun. You have to say it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And he probably needs to get away from me too, because I'm a lot. Like, I'm extra.
Extra.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we get choices. Make the best choices.
Oh, good card.
Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Let me look at it real quick. Where's my thing? Oh no, where did I put my book? Here it is. I'm so prepared.
Oh, me too, right? I didn't even look at a single question.
You did so good.
Well, thank you. It's easy to talk about, right? Oh my God, I could talk about witchy stuff and spiritual stuff all the live long day.
I know. Our favorite herbs, our favorite candles.
Oh, yeah. All of it. All of it.
It says human nature comes with the greatest responsibility, free will to make the choices and to accept the consequences of one's actions, words, and thoughts. Everyone makes the choice to accept situations as they are or to take responsibility to change them. Make the decisions that are best for you, as you will never be able to please everyone. Oh, that's so fitting.
Well, we all made some choices just a few days ago, didn't we?
Oh yeah. No, I didn't.
Didn't you?
I could not.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I know it was a hard thing to have to do.
I couldn't do it. I know my kids are going to give me shit too. Bob was so good about it. He called and he's like, "Do you want me to pick you up to vote?" I'm like, "No, thank you." Like, all right, I'll be back.
Me and my husband always vote by mail early. Like, just get it done, and then you don't have to go out on the day. You never know what could happen. I mean, like yesterday, my car died at work, so you never know. So yeah, right. That I think you can vote. I'm not even sure how many weeks ahead of time, but they'll send you your ballot when you can do it, and off it goes.
Maybe I'll do that from now on.
Oh, it's so much easier and less stressful. It shouldn't be so freaking stressful. Like, oh my God, the election was so stressful for me.
The only time I watched it was the night before. I turned it on at like 8. I watched it until 10. Oh no, not like 9ish. And I was already pissed off.
Right.
So I was like, forget it. I know who won. We're all in a world of shit. Anyway, like,
well, who knows? All we can do is hope for the best, right?
Right.
To want him to fail at making things better is just going to hurt us. So I'm hoping that somehow the right things will be done and we will all be okay. That's what I gotta keep up here, because otherwise I'll drive myself effing crazy.
I know. I'm trying not to think about it too much.
I try not to watch the news now, and
no, we haven't watched the news in, oh God, I don't know, 20 years.
I'm a junkie. I'm a news junkie.
I can't. It makes me ruminate my depression, and oh no. Especially if it's like a kid.
There's times when my husband won't let me watch the news. Like, not today, honey, because he knows something that happened, and and that's fine.
It's good that you recognize that, though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people don't know not to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Choices. You have a choice to watch or not watch. I'm choosing not to watch. It's the best choice for me.
Right. Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I loved having you on. I'm sad
it was so fun. I wish Jen could have been here. Oh, she's so sweet. You guys are so fun to watch. I enjoy watching you guys together. The bantering and the laughing. Oh my God, it's so fun. So yeah, thank you for having me. It's been wonderful to talk face to face like this. If this is face to face, but
yeah. Usually we have tea and you have no idea. So it was nice to actually have a cup of tea with you.
Well, wonderful. It was wonderful. Thank you.
Well, thank you everybody for coming in.
I'll put my glasses on and read the chat, and just, as soon as this is over. I can't see them.
All right. I love you guys. Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Again, all Trisha's links will be on the
Thank
down
you.
bar after the live. Thank you. Bye, friends.